Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. I'll share our videos commanded by our experts, so let's begin.
If you like, please like, share and subscribe. So let's begin our today's topic. Let's begin.
To understand how Google's AI search processes information, we first have to look at the architecture of search itself. For decades, navigation relied on an index of rigid, isolated links. Now, large language models are replacing that index with direct, fluid synthesis. Users are moving away from browsing a catalog of separate websites. Instead, they are having a direct conversation with an AI engine that reads and summarizes the web for them. This synthesis takes the form of the AI overview. Powered by Google's Gemini model, this generated response now occupies the absolute top of the search results, pushing traditional blue links down the page. For digital publishers, this creates an immediate problem. Traditional keyword optimization was built to rank static links, but it cannot force an active AI engine to cite a specific website when the engine formulates its own summary. Relying on old algorithmic SEO models is a failing strategy. Securing visibility in an AI-generated response requires a different architectural approach to how content is structured and verified. It is easy to look at AI generation and assume the output is an unpredictable black box, but the Gemini engine follows strict identifiable rules. This diagram represents the engine's deterministic framework. We can see a single user input passing through 4 distinct narrowing filtration gates, known as the source selection logic. These 4 tiers are user selection, multi-source validation, intent alignment, and EEAT signals. These gates run sequentially, systematically filtering out and eliminating web sources at every stage of the process. To retain audience visibility, content architects must explicitly engineer their domains to survive each of these 4 sequential gates. The millisecond a user enters a prompt into Google's AI search, the engine begins its data collection. We're looking at query fanout. A central prompt strikes the engine and branches into distinct subnodes. These specific subqueries deploy across the internet, gathering data from thousands of sources. This massive volume then rushes back, approaching the first major filtration gate. This means a publisher's content is no longer being judged against a user's broad search term. It must answer the highly granular, machine-generated subqueries the AI creates behind the scenes. The data hits Tier 1, user selection. This is the apex metric of the entire AI search hierarchy. Look at this isolated fast-track channel for preferred sources. Users whitelist trusted domains, bypassing the primary filtration gates. This integrates linked subscriptions directly into the AI selection. Mechanically, this explicit trust completely overrides standard evaluation. The engine pulls from these user-selected sources first. But what happens to the vast majority of web data that does not benefit from explicit user preference? It has to pass through the algorithms. That brings us to Tier 2, multi-source validation. Multiple distinct data streams converge at this gate. Streams carrying isolated nodes dissolve, while identical, overlapping nodes combine and pass through. This visualizes the consensus requirement. Exact facts must appear consistently across authoritative domains to survive. This presents a serious danger for publishers who rely solely on unique, unverified claims to capture attention. If an AI cannot verify a novel claim across multiple sources, it drops the data from the summary. To survive this consensus filter, publishers must strategically anchor their new insights to widely established verifiable data points that the engine already recognizes. Once the data passes the consensus check, it reaches Tier 3, intent alignment, where the surviving information is evaluated for context. This sorting matrix contrasts keyword frequency with true intent alignment. Surviving data streams match against specific geometric molds representing stages of the user's journey. The AI evaluates the underlying goal, prioritizing intent over simple keywords. Unaligned data is discarded, even if perfectly corroborated. Publishers must architect their pages to explicitly match these specific query goals, ensuring the structure of the article mirrors the exact problem the user is trying to solve. Context is now as critical as authority. Providing the right answer at the wrong phase of user intent will result in that content being filtered out. The data that survives intent matching faces the final algorithmic gate, EEAT signals, standing for expertise, experience, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Language models cannot determine subjective quality. This scanner parses surviving nodes for verifiable signals within the wireframe. Expertise and experience demand transparent authorship and expert citations. To verify authoritativeness and trustworthiness, the engine seeks integration with review ecosystems and clear architecture proving publisher identity. If a website lacks these explicit machine-readable signals, even factually correct and perfectly formatted content will fail to make the final synthesis. Rigorous, structured EEAT signaling is the absolute baseline requirement for any domain hoping to achieve algorithmic visibility in an AI-generated search result. When we pull back to view the fully functioning pipeline from end to end, the logic of the AI search engine becomes clear. We see the initial node fanning out, the separate bypass track for explicit user trust, and the rigorous filtration of the remaining data through consensus, intent, and EEAT, all culminating in a single clean output node. Survival in this new digital ecosystem requires navigating this exact sequence. To optimize for this pipeline, digital publishers must adopt a dual-engine strategy. Engine 1 involves aggressively pursuing explicit user preference. This means actively driving audiences to connect their paid subscriptions and whitelist the domain directly in their Google settings. Engine 2 requires engineering the website's content to survive the algorithmic synthesis. This is achieved through careful consensus mapping, precise intent alignment, and maintaining a rigorous, machine-readable EEAT structure. The era of optimizing web pages for traditional search crawlers has ended. The future belongs to publishers who understand these mechanics and can systematically architect trust. For over 2 decades, the internet functioned as an organized directory. A user entered a query, and the search engine delivered a list of 10 blue links, sending them directly to the source. Now, Google has integrated AI overviews, directly intercepting that traditional search process. Instead of pointing users to websites, the AI reads those sites, extracts the relevant data, and synthesizes a direct response. The user gets their answer without ever clicking away. This flowchart illustrates the consequence for publishers. On the left, traditional traffic flows directly to domain icons. On the right, that traffic terminates entirely inside a single AI paragraph. Casual top-of-funnel traffic is completely absorbed by the AI before ever reaching a creator's domain. Internet navigation is transitioning from a directory of external routes into a closed-loop conversation. For digital publishers relying on search volume, this creates an existential traffic crisis. The specific mechanism driving this disruption is Google's Gemini-powered search engine. Historically, web visibility relied on a predictable set of optimization assumptions. Publishers operated on the logic that maintaining high keyword density and broad domain authority would reliably capture search traffic. Those traditional optimization tactics fail against an AI synthesizing engine. Gemini does not rank links, it reads and evaluates context. To survive and retain visibility, publishers must optimize for a completely new architecture. Google evaluates and ranks data using a strict 4-tier hierarchy known as the source selection logic. Inside this completely new logic, manual human preference has been deliberately engineered to bypass the automated algorithms entirely. To maintain visibility, publishers must now move beyond algorithmic compliance and secure manual overrides from their audience. The technical process begins the moment a user submits an AI search prompt. The Gemini engine executes what Google calls a query fan-out process. It does not retrieve a pre-indexed static answer from a database. As seen here, the engine shatters that prompt into multiple subqueries. These actively spider out, scanning across a vast grid of web domains. During this fan-out, the AI crawls these domains, gathering raw data packets and pulling them back to synthesize a response. However, not all data packets survive the journey back. The engine applies a strict 4-tier filter, the prioritization metric hierarchy, to determine exactly which pieces of information make it into the final summary. This pyramid illustrates that hierarchy, starting with the foundational base layer, Tier 4, EEAT signals. EEAT stands for expertise, experience, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. At this baseline level, the AI requires sites to be fully transparent, expert-backed, and highly reviewed for their information to be considered valid data. Passing this EEAT check no longer guarantees visibility. It is merely the minimum threshold to prevent the AI from instantly discarding the domain. Achieving foundational EEAT simply gets a publisher onto the playing field. It does not win the AI selection. From that foundation, the data moves up into the next strict algorithmic filter applied during synthesis. The pyramid expands into Tier 3, intent alignment, prioritizing the specific context of the user's search. The engine actively discards incoming packets based purely on high keyword frequency. Articles repeating search terms without answering questions are rejected. Instead, the AI absorbs content structurally matching the specific stage of the user's intent. It prioritizes logical, problem-solving formats over repetitive phrasing. Publishers must write to solve direct, immediate problems, rather than casting wide nets. Alignment across multiple authoritative domains, cross-referencing the data. If a claim is standalone and unverified, even from a site with strong EEAT signals, the engine strips it out of the final summary. Data must prove its authority, align perfectly with the user's problem, and achieve broad consensus to survive the automated gauntlet. Tiers 2 through 4 represent the new, ruthless technical baseline required to survive algorithmic filtering in the AI era. There is, however, a major structural anomaly engineered into Google's new system. Despite the immense algorithmic rigor of those bottom 3 tiers, Google has installed a hard-coded manual bypass. The structure is capped by the highest priority metric in the entire fan-out process. Tier 1, user selection. This apex operates on personalized trust overrides. It acts as a direct route, ignoring the automated filters below it. Google recently introduced a preferred sources feature. Users can navigate into their settings and manually tag the specific domains they already trust. When a preferred source is set, the Gemini model preferentially pulls synthesis data from that specific site first, bypassing the need for broad multi-source consensus. Google also added a second user override, new subscription linking. Digital publishers can now actively invite their readers to link their paid subscription accounts directly into the Google ecosystem. Once an account is linked, the AI will actively prioritize and surface that trusted, paywalled content over free, standard tier results. In the Gemini era, human choice grants a higher rank than any machine-calculated signal. Understanding the AI selection theory translates directly into a practical survival strategy for publishers. To retain audience traffic moving forward, web publishers must adopt a dual strategy. The first half of the mandate requires rigorous maintenance of the technical baseline, aligning content precisely with user intent and ensuring factual consensus, satisfying tiers 2 through 4, remains strictly non-negotiable for baseline visibility. The second, critical half of the strategy focuses entirely on explicit user conversion. Publishers face an urgent need to transition their business models. They can no longer rely on capturing anonymous clicks. They must convince users to link their subscriptions directly. Securing a preferred source designation or a linked subscription locks in trust, solidifying a direct connection between the user and the publisher. While algorithmic approval fluctuates with every update, explicit audience loyalty provides a stable, long-term bypass. In a world dominated by automated AI synthesis, human trust stands as the final, undeniable override. Retaining an audience in the Gemini era means actively convincing the user to tell the AI that your website is irreplaceable.